Welcome, Cancer, to your mid-month love reading for June, July. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, I also do general readings as well. So I'll leave a link in this video to click over to the general reading. But just know that these are also general readings as well for love. So take what resonates and let everything else go. Now, Cancer, you have beautiful energy this month. Your overall energy for the month is the Empress, and the Empress is beautiful, nurturing growth. And I feel for some of you might even be pregnant here. Now, the Empress is ruled by Venus. Some of you could have a significant Virgo in your life. But the Empress is a card of abundance and fertility, and it's just beautiful. This talks about having your feet firmly planted on the ground, Cancer, and you are really able to live very much in the present in June, July. Now, some of you are born in June, so happy birthday for all you Cancers whose birthday is in June. But with this card here, I feel like a lot of you are really involved in a meaningful relationship. And if you are, you know, create Vitality is really going to create some memorable times here for you. Now, this is when you get the Empress, because this Empress, I keep saying Empress, sorry, we're in Mercury retrograde here, so I can't speak. But when you get this card, this is really about having your physical appetites quite heightened, and it's almost, there's a lot of emotion for you in June, July, and very warm, expansive emotion. And I feel like this is just, you're just having a wonderful emotional time. And this is whether you're in a relationship or not. You know, you're cooking great meals for your friends or your lovers, and you're filling your home with beautiful flowers, fragrant flowers, and you're feeling really creative. So it's a lot of this abundant emotional experience here. And you know, I feel like June, July, you are actually going to be experiencing a time of abundance in your life. And this is really harvesting the fruits of your past labors. And you can expand and develop creatively and materially here. But for those of you that are in a relationship, this is really promising joy and fulfillment in your relationship. And it's also a card of long-term commitments. So if any of you are starting a relationship, I feel like this is going to really be long-lasting and enduring. And within a relationship, as I said, I feel like some of you could actually be starting a family, or you might find that you're pregnant, or you're really growing. Your relationship is growing in some way. Now, you know, for those of you who don't want to have a child, who are just not, that isn't on their radar at the moment, I feel like you might even choose to have like another child. You might have a fur baby, or you know, you might get a pet, or you might even start a business together, or create something successful together. Something is going to flourish within your lives if you aren't going to be having a baby here. But the Empress talks about material comfort and your home. And you're really going to be centered on working towards creating beautiful surroundings and entertaining your friends and enjoying sort of peaceful, loving times together. It's quite a beautiful, abundant energy here. But for a lot of you, this could even be starting a new relationship, because you do that. The Empress does talk about that beautiful, harmonious kind of energy there. But within yourself, you are very creative. You know, if you're not in a relationship, you're really creative, and you're really benefiting from this beautiful Venus energy. A lot of you may even, or some of you may be even involved with a Virgo, because the Empress is ruled by Venus, and Venus is very much a Virgo related planet there. But this talks about physical beauty as well. So you could be working on yourself and getting yourself healthier and happier, and really trying to recreate your appearance a little bit, and maybe even changing your hairstyle or doing some exercise, changing your body type or shape. You're really working on yourself here in June, July. Now, in the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, you have the 3 here of, this is normally the 3 of Pentacles, and this is the card for this is the Reach Out card, and this is a card of teamwork and preparation. It's a card of alchemy. You know, you're working things together, you're melding things, you're working things around, you're achieving things in your relationship. So, you know, this talks about being a really strong and capable person. But sometimes, like when you get this card, sometimes you forget to ask other people for assistance. So if you find that you are struggling, even though you're doing your best, you might find that you're not actually achieving the results that you want. So when you get this card, it really asks you to ask other people for assistance. You don't have to do things alone, Cancer. And you know, this card really talks about you getting you might ultimately get what you want by going solo, but if you ask people for other help, for help, you're going to get there much faster than you would on your own. So if you're wanting to change something about yourself, if you're wanting to go in a different direction, ask other people for help here. You know, what are you trying to accomplish regarding your relationship as well? You need to ask yourself that question. You know, there are family and friends and outside people who are ready to help you, Cancer, particularly if you are wanting to get in a relationship, if you're wanting to meet someone. You know, go out with some friends and you might meet someone there. You just have to ask them, and you're going to get the assistance you need. You know, and if you're wanting to start something new, if you're wanting to get into this energy of the Empress and start a new relationship, do some planning and some preparation first. I know that sounds a little bit kind of maybe a bit set up or a bit manipulative, but it's not really. You know, it's like alchemy. You know, you're melding things together. You might change your look or the way you are out in public, your dress sense or something like that, to just get out there and really create something create the right atmosphere for you to attract someone to you if that's what you're interested in. Now you've also got the 4 there. Now this is, traditionally this would be the 4 of Swords, I think. And this is the card of, it says just breathe. And this is that card which asks you just to do exactly that. Relax and allow yourself to rest and recharge. Step back a little bit. And this is a time that you can you can put a lot of energy into maintaining current relationships or even creating new ones if that's what you want. But it's easy to forget about you and to forget that, you just need to stop and breathe once in a while and give yourself that time out. Life's not only about connecting with other people. The most important connection that you can actually have is with your divine self, and with your higher self. That's more important than anything. And this is a really good time to take a break from your personal relationships and reconnect with your spiritual self as well here. And set aside a few minutes every day just to sit quietly and just be, just be yourself. Just meditate, and you don't have to do anything for anyone else. Just care for your spiritual self, look after your physical body, get plenty of sleep, eat healthy foods and exercise, treat yourself, walk in nature, do things for yourself. And I feel like this Empress card really is talking about it's a card of abundance and nurturing, and I feel like this is really asking you to nurture yourself as well, Cancer. Now, you've got one of the most beautiful cards when it comes to relationships. You've got coming together, and the key words for this card are harmony, romance, healing, commitment. And this card is a card of partnership and harmony, and it suggests a new romance or a deepening of an existing romance. So this fits in perfectly with that Empress card. You might find that a current friendship blossoms into something more of an exciting new kind of love relationship, and it can also signify taking love to that next level. So for some of you that are in a relationship, you might find that you are having a baby, you might find that you become engaged, you're getting married. It's just taking things, moving in together, even if you're just dating. So it's taking things to that next level. And it's time for you to make a greater commitment to any of your relationships here. And this is even a relationship to yourself. If you're not in a relationship, work on yourself, make yourself, treat yourself, relax, do what's that 4 of is telling you. That 4 of Swords in a traditional deck is telling you just breathe, just relax. You might find that you're ready to commit to a partner right now, or a partner might even be ready to commit to you more fully. And there is a marriage here. There is some kind of union on the horizon, Cancer, which is really exciting for you. Now, this is also a card of healing, of people coming together in a spirit of love and forgiveness. So if you've had any dramas within an existing relationship, you could be healing all of that kind of stuff. If you've had any disputes or anything like that in a relationship, the 2 is talking about coming together and healing that kind of energy and bringing some harmony back to your relationship. By calling a truce or that kind of issue. But I really love your energy. If you're single, Cancers, I feel like there is absolutely some energy here of you creating something wonderful with someone and perhaps becoming involved in a new relationship. So I hope that resonated with you. As I said at the beginning, if you are not into relationships, I do have a general reading as well on my channel. So I'll leave a link here for you to check that out. So have a wonderful few weeks, Cancer, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.